Good morning, everyone. I hope you're doing okay. It is Grail Day on Veve. I'm glad you could be here. This is going to be one of the most exciting drops. I honestly can't believe they didn't charge 50 gems for this because I think you would have been happy. I think we would have been happy to pay 100 gems for this. Of course, I'm just kidding, joking. Veve didn't listen to any of my tweets. They didn't care. They didn't lower the price. We're still at 20 gems for this, and not a bad comic, just not 20 gems. Anyways, Bob Sales, good to see you. Glad you could be here. We got Sean. How are you doing? Graz, good to see you. We've got Eric in the house. It looks like you guys are all talking about how awesome this is. We got Tito 420. Good to see you. This is great. By the way, I don't know if you guys can see what I'm wearing. See what that says right there? This is an old Veve Vault shirt. I have this back from the old day. This is before he was became OG Vault. But anyways, I thought I'd wear that. You can't see it because of the way I have my camera. I'm going to take care of that with a bigger green screen, and you'll get to see more of this ugly person. Anyways, I hope you guys are all doing well. Eric, you're saying what the fuck about the shirt or the gems? Yeah. Yeah. WTF. I agree. Why? By the way, guys, hit that like button if you don't mind. Makes absolutely no sense. Yeah, I did a little bit more research just to try to figure out what's going on. We just, the Marvels, the movie, we had that. Danvers, obviously in 2019, we had Captain Marvel movie. It was a big success. It's like $1.1 billion. That's great. Doesn't make this comic worth 20 gems, even if she's gonna, become, be in the forefront of the MCU. Let's not make predictions, that far in advance and then charge us for it. So, yeah, I don't get this, and I don't know what they were thinking, and I don't think they're going to do very well. So we're going to find out. Like I said, this is where we can tell Veve we're not going to do this, not going to buy it. I even think if this was a gatekeeper to, for instance, get another access to another comic, I think that's BS too, because who's going to get that then? Only the whales are going to spend 20 gems on this or put in 20 gems. And so the average person, the collector at heart, as they would say, is going to get screwed here. And that's kind of what I was saying to them. I even say it, I think, in the description on this video. I don't know, maybe it is. This isn't a good look. They can do whatever they want. They're a business. I understand they gotta change dollar amounts and mint sizes to try to push stuff. But I think we deserve more consistency in the prices on these comics. I think they all should be $6.99, whether it's a Grail or not. I think that's the benefit. And I think if they did that, we might buy more comics. But since they want to play this game, it's not smart. It's only going to put a bad taste in our mouth. Big A, good to see you. Let's see. Eric's asking if I got the partner. I have not gotten it yet because I haven't seen the price I wanted or a mint that I thought would be worth getting. I feel like it's a bit of a risk because I still feel like there's some downward pressure and we could see really bad numbers and then it's going to go up. I still believe in the project. I don't know what's going to go, what happened tomorrow. Everything could just jump up to $5,000 and then I'll be pissed. So that is on my list for sure to get. I just wish it was a little less. There you go. Big A is going to buy one today. He's going to sell everything to buy. Let's see. Grass is saying, I don't even think 1,000 will sell. I actually predicted maybe only 500, if that. I mean, who wants to spend 20 gems for this? Hey, doctor, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Yeah. Oh, and here we go. We got Tucson coming in here telling me to stop whining. Always good to have Tucson in here to bring reality to the situation. Yeah. Oh, we got Rewind 2001. Good to see you. Just say no to the drop. Yeah. I mean, this is our chance to tell Veve we're not going to play this game. We're not. I mean, they're already learning we're not going to buy everything, right? They already know that. And again, they can do whatever they want. But as a customer, we can do whatever we want too. Maybe they don't care. Maybe this is just a test to see who their true fans are, which I think is crap. That doesn't prove who your true fans are that will like spend all their money. It might mean that some of them are suckers. um at this point we have to know that, like, you just look, if you're this real collector and you want to have every comic that Veve releases, I get it. It's really hard to do that when some of them you know are super hard to get or super expensive. But if you're doing that, I get it. If you've been playing that game this whole time, why would you stop now? But most aren't. We're looking to get the good comics that we like, flip the other ones so we can buy the collectibles we like. That's what most people are doing. And then we got people that's selling them. I don't think they're bad for doing that. That's just what we've got. Tucson saying it's so 500 to 1,000 because they're cheap. You mean in the aftermarket? I don't know. He's going to buy two. He's not buying two. I forgot about Boycott. I'm not buying. I'm with you all. And so here's one thing I was thinking, like, well, should I get it just to see what happens? And you know what? I'm not going to, because even if this is going to be manipulated in a way that it's going to be worth a lot of money because nobody bought it, I don't know. What good does that do us? I mean, yes, okay, so it would be nice to get something that's worth a lot of money. I don't know if that's going to happen. Who's going to go in the market and go buy a common or uncommon for 20 gems? Who's going to go and pay 10? I mean, this could be the most expensive comic we have, where the comic sits at, probably around 354. There'll be some pressure to keep it above a certain amount, in my opinion. I could be completely wrong. I don't know what numbers we're going to see. I'd only be guessing. Obviously, if you get the secret rare, it's probably going to have a little bit more value than most. So if this is the risk you want to take, I'm not. This is the first one that I'm not going for that is in the $20 range. So I'm sure that's the case with a lot of you. You're just not going to do it. But you've got about 8 minutes if you want to join the wait list. I don't think it's going to matter. Maybe you will be surprised, but I will be pissed if this is a gatekeeper to some other comic, or you get something special for getting this, because then that's just a trick. And you should let us know, because if you let us know, we would do it. And to surprise us in that way, I think would be pretty cruel to the audience, to the buyers. But anyways, so again, what I do like about this comic, and I think it's important, is that we need more female superheroes. And this is Captain Marvel, and it's an important character. Again, we need Danvers. We need important female characters to actually bring more people not only to that, but we should have that anyways, just because we're basically a 50-50 world of men and women. So why shouldn't they have superheroes? So all right, so this is what we got right now. I almost ended the poll. Right now we got 9% going for it, and 91 or 92% not. So 8 and 92 don't have that many votes yet. I don't know how many people are even going to watch this, because they're probably just pissed off at the price. So it'll be interesting to see. Yeah, we'll just have to see what happens with this, but I'm not going to do it. Is anyone want to raise their hand who's actually going to buy it, or you just trolling us by putting in there that you're going to buy it? Well, now we got a few more. We got one more. It keeps going up and down, but I don't think we're going to see more than 25-30%. Usually on anything, any poll, if you've ever seen a poll, most will always be around 30% saying yes and the rest no. You'll always usually get at least 30-33%. It's just how everything works. Let's prove them wrong. Let's keep that at 10%. Let's get that lower. But anyways, all right, so we're talking about the comic. Again, there's nothing wrong with the comic. It looks good. I guess it's an important arc in the MCU. We're getting Captain Marvel. Carol Danvers is, I love how the characters in Marvel morph into other characters, and that's what she's doing here as Captain Marvel. Again, the movie did really well. Might have a very big part in the future of the MCU. So yeah, but that doesn't make this 20 gems. So if I were you, I would boycott this. Don't buy it, because this is a good way to show Veve we're not going to fall for this. Now, of course, if they were smart, they'd sell this for 20 now and then burn the rest, soon after the drop, and be like, well, you were dumb for not buying it. Then they trick us, and then we'd be like, oh, now we got to buy every $20 comic. That would kind of upset me. But just so you know the numbers, there's 5,000. I can't read this stuff in front. It's not big enough. So 5,000 total editions. Mint 158 if you're going to snipe the market. 158 is the first mint, 5,000 the last. 2012 is this issue, although I haven't verified it because this is number 9. So it actually could be 2013. I just don't care. So keep that in mind. All right. Let's see. It's nice to see seeing Foster Hill moving up in the world. Yeah, I saw that. He's going to be representing Omi. I thought that was gone. I thought that was dead. But yeah, I saw that. So he's going to be, I guess, I don't know, doing something with Omi. So hopefully, I don't have any. I barely know the guy. I've seen him on Vault's show, heard him talk to them. I know they got in a fight. Seems fine. Whatever. All right, Rewind 2001. I honestly wish you were right that it was a gatekeeper to something else, but Veve lately has not, done anything like that. They're too concerned about filling their pockets. They need to surprise us. Yeah, I mean, it's true. And again, here's one thing we got to realize: like, they've increased their staff. They've got a lot of bills. Like, David Yu, he's got his Ferrari payment and his mansion bill. There's a lot of bills that they've got. But kidding aside, they do have to, if we want this project to keep going, they have to keep selling. So we don't want them going out of business. I want them selling stuff. I want people buying stuff and flipping and doing what they do. But comics was a good way to get people involved in this project, and it was cheap enough. $6.99 is easy for anyone to say one time, I'm going to give it a try. And of course, back in the day, and even now, if you score secret rare, you can, flip that up a little bit. So, I'm totally okay that they're trying to fill their pockets. That's keeping things running. I just wish they wouldn't take advantage of a situation like this, especially with the people that are hardcore Veve fans. I don't even know if they're going for this. I saw like Sergio not even, not liking this, at least, or he liked a tweet that I put out. So I'm assuming he doesn't like that this is 20. So a lot of the people out there that are big fans, but are realists, don't like this. Yeah. So, let me see. What does it say? Foster Hilt is a big wig, bigger than Randy. Yeah. Why didn't they put Randy in? Shouldn't they have had Randy come in to go promote Omi? I don't know. Well, I guess we're going to let Tucson entertain us for a second while I think of what to talk about. Tucson despises Thanksgiving. I mean, I guess you could say, why are we celebrating a situation where we, took over the Native Americans' land and all of that, and we gave them a free dinner for it? Is that why you don't like it? I just look at Thanksgiving now. It's kind of, just a time to get together with family. So hopefully you're with family for Thanksgiving and don't worry about all the other stuff. But yeah, I get how some people don't like Thanksgiving. I just like it because we get to be with family, and hopefully you're nice to people. We've got Captain Obvious here. Good to see you. Yeah, Y20Veve. That's the hashtag, everyone. Go tweet that out. Y20Veve. We don't know why, but you've got less than a minute to join the waitlist if you even care. The issues are good. And now, having Captain Obvious in here, maybe you can respond. I don't know if you heard what I said earlier, but I do think it's important to have more female superheroes and to put them to the forefront. And this is a big character. The first movie in 2019 did, like I said, about 1.1 billion. So, again, this is important. This is a good comic. It's an important, arc in the MCU. I don't know how you feel about that. I don't think it makes this worth $20, but I don't want to say this is some crappy comic or anything like that. It's just not worth 20, and hopefully nobody buys it. So, yeah. Well, Tucson, if that is true, I'm first of all sorry that her cooking wasn't good, and I'm also very sorry that she's not here. That's a sad situation, especially around the holidays. So I my prayers are with you. I get it. That's not a good situation, and I could understand why it'd make it harder to get through these holiday seasons. So, and yeah, so we got a lot of people who don't like it. So, anyways, She's saying I'll grab a real grail. I mean, honestly, that's true, right? You probably go back and get some not even grail, you probably get some secret rares for 25, 30. I'm very curious to see what this is going to do in the market. I wasn't planning on flipping this because again, I feel like that's not boycotting this. I'm always a sucker to try to get some gems to refill the coffer and so I can buy my partner statue. Um, yeah, so I don't know what's going to happen with this. It'll be interesting. I think people are going to definitely try to manipulate the market and try to make this worth a lot more. But how is this going to be worth like the common 2025 when I mean I don't have the numbers, but X-Men 1, what are we at on that? I mean, like how is it going to beat those prices? 2788 for Uncanny X-Men number 1. So what? This at 20 gems is going to be more than that? I don't get it. I know it's less editions, but who cares? Alejandro, good to see you. I don't know if you guys got to see my video I released yesterday. It's not a huge deep dive. It's called NFTs for Dummies, and there's more to the title. But anyways, you should definitely check it out. It's basically just a look at why NFTs, and I say to call them digital collectibles moving forward, are here to stay. They're going to make it. I don't know in the end which the exact form or which platforms you're going to get them on, but it's an interesting watch. I'm probably going to do more videos like that, not quite that long. It's a 14-minute video, so took a little while to put together. But I'll take deeper dives into things like that. So it was a good test to see if people wouldn't enjoy it. It's gotten decent comments on it. So yeah, you guys should definitely check that out. Hey, how are you doing, man? I can't afford this. I have 6 cats. That's right. We got the cats. And same with Bob. He wants the cats. He wants the cats. So there's at least 2 people buying them. Eric. Yeah. Oh, thanks. Glad you were able to watch it. Yeah. I mean, it's gotten decent reception. In fact, I should probably do a shameless plug by putting the link in here. I did actually work kind of hard on it. Wish it was a little bit deeper dive, but it was just getting too long. So I had to just cut it off and do what I did with it. But here, I'll put this, if you guys want to watch it, we're not going to watch it in here because it's just too long and I don't want to bore you guys. But if you guys want to check out my video, here's the link to the video I released, NFTs for Dummies. So check it out. I think you'll like it. And if you don't, if you think I'm a complete idiot, put that in the comments. Let's have a conversation. I'm totally okay with that. I'm not some master of NFTs or anything like that. So, hey, Scar, good to see you. Avenging equals Grail. Well, this is pretty good here. I like that we only have 13% going for it. I think that's pretty good. Now, as I say that, and then it jumps up to 16. We're at 16 saying yes, 16%, 84 no. So that's what we want. Not sure's in here. First, hey, and second, 20 gems. No, thank you. Yes. Not sure. Hey, how you doing? Yes. 20 gems. No, not going to happen. This is our time to, do what you want. I'm boycotting them. You can, just for this drop. I still like Veve. I'm not even, like I said in the description here, I'm not really mad. Well, I am a little mad, but I'm just disappointed. Like they should know that this isn't good. Hey, the biggest bro, good to see you. Always good to have you. Great job with the video, BE. Loved it and reminded me of the good old days. Yeah, honestly, it wasn't, I really like to do funny stuff. I did a couple serious things. I don't like being serious, as you see on here. I don't really care about much. So, but I might take deeper dives into things, I do know more about this stuff than maybe I let up on here, but I like to keep things light and, fluffy. Anyways, Big A, good to see you. Let's see, was thinking always 5K editions. I thought last time I looked, it was 6K. That's a good question. I thought I always saw it at that price or at that edition size was 6,000. So, or at 5,000. So maybe, I don't know. Maybe it was 6,000. If anyone knows, let us know in the chat. Kryptoni, good to see you, man. I think people are negative just to get a response because they can't think of anything positive in their lives. I choose positivity. Just me, though. No, you absolutely. We should choose positivity. in this situation, I don't even think we have to look at not buying it as being negative. It just we're just telling Veve that, like, we're not going to buy it. It's like anything. It's like a store. It's just our way of telling the store that's too much. If they want to sell milk for $5 and we say no, and they drop the price to 3, then maybe we start buying it. Then they know there's the price. So, but yes, Kryptoni's right. We should be positive. Hey, we got Dustin Kozak. Good to see you. Thanks for dropping by. Maybe it's a social test by Veve to see what they can get away with. And I've heard that, and that may be what it is. I'm worried this might be some type of gatekeepers. You're gonna get something for it. Don't buy it because of that. That's no guarantee. Hey, Woody, good to see you. Also, 16%, just the way I want to see that at like under 10. Like, actually, I would love it to be nobody's going for it, because that would be big. I feel like I've seen low percentages before, so I don't know. We'll have to see. Yeah, and Big A, you might have even mentioned it yesterday. It's very possible. I mean, look, they can do what they want. If this is market research and this is how they want to do it, that's fine. The problem is that there are people that are trying to collect as many of what Veve releases, and if you put up a block like 20 gems, not everyone is rich who buys NFTs. Not everyone had 20 bitcoins in their back pocket, or 100 or 1,000 or whatever. So, you got to realize, if this is a market for everyone, so you got to take everyone. But what I do think is nice, I did notice this, guys. If you look down here, max purchase, I don't know if you can see my mouse, max purchase 5. So don't be too sad. You can only buy 5 of these. You can only spend $100, guys. I wonder how many you can get in the aftermarket for 100. Probably 100. So I don't know. We'll see. I mean, obviously, it's not going to go that low. People are not going to just dump these. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, they might burn these right away. We just don't know. But buying this is only encouraging them. And so maybe it is a test. Maybe they're trying to see if Informant can move the market, which I can't tell you guys what to do. You're going to do what you want, but this is crazy. Let's see. Scar saying, I agree. Not wanting to spend 20 on this comic is not negative. It's realistic. And we like making a few jokes sometimes. It can be negative, but that also depends on the person, their intention. Yeah. I don't know. I think it was Mo Knows was saying the other day, like, there's a difference between like talking about something, maybe even a little negative, and then the people that, like, every day that's their job to make Veve look like crap or other projects, and just hops on everyone's, tweet and twat and X and this and that, and just like, oh, they're the worst, the CEO's the worst. Those people they need to get a life. But I think it's okay to disagree, be a little negative. But what I want to do here is make this an educational situation for Veve, so they'll learn. And maybe they are. Maybe this is market research. How many people will spend this for this type of comic? I think they're going to be disappointed. Maybe they're not. Maybe they don't care. Maybe they just don't need the money. But I would assume that people would rather buy two cats, right? Like, who wouldn't want these? I don't even like. I'm sorry, I'm not a big cat fan. So for you cat lovers out there, I will say I just saw that cat. If you have a cat, I just saw that. I don't know, that electronic system litter box where they go in and it does everything. I wish they had that for dogs, because that is the one nice thing about cats, is that they take a dump in a box and then that's it. So I like that. That is a good thing. Although a lot of people don't like animals taking dumps in their house. So I understand that if you don't either. But back to the comic, 20 gems. No, thank you. And it looks like 37 votes. We got 16% are going for it, 84 not. If there is anyone here who is going for it, and I ask everyone actually not to be mean to the person, because just because somebody doesn't want to boycott it doesn't make them bad. If you want to tell us why you're going for it, I'd love to know. Like, I'm collecting everything, or I think this is going to happen, whatever. Let me know. And again, Chad, if somebody does that, just don't go after them. I don't think they're bad for going for it. I'm doing what I'm doing. They can do what they can do. Let's see. Not sure. What do we think this comic will have on aftermarket? It is sure for well, here's the thing, it's not gonna be that scarce unless they burn it. And eventually, I guess they would, but we have low edition comics. We've got the 1,000 edition comics, some decent comics that we got from San Diego Comic Con and stuff like that. So just remember, we have some pretty rare comics, 1,000 editions on much better comics. So even if this got to only 500 being sold and they burned everything, yes, it's going to have more value. But how much, I don't know. I don't know. Not financial advice. Hey, your local scalper. Good to see you. I can't believe people will actually buy this. Imagine if one actually bought it. What would Veve do with $0 in sales? Or for sure have to reevaluate. They're obviously not going to get zero, right? Like there's just enough people that will buy in and they'll buy everything. And maybe they sold everything during when partner statue was 60,000 and they made $500,000. So they just love Veve and they're like, I'll just buy everything. There are those people. But I do think I don't see how this sells more than 500, but I could be wrong. I would love to see that this sold only like 250. But of course, then they might burn it and then we're all going to say, oh, we should have bought it. Don't say that. This I don't even care. I don't care if this is worth $1 million. I'm not going to play that game because then we're setting ourselves up for future disappointment. So, yeah, you would skip it with 7. Actually, I don't know if I actually tweeted it out or whatever, or maybe again it was in my description. If they had dropped this to $6.99, I would have bought it just to show my love. Because my point is like, how are they showing the collector at heart love? Right? They're all collectors at heart. Like they need to make money, right? They can make money, but how's that showing love when they normally charge $6.99? Then they're going to charge $20. That's not love. So I said, if you dropped it to $6.99, I'd buy this comic, which I wouldn't normally do, even at 5,000. I would do it to show my love to them. Hidden Gesture, good to see you. I'm going for it. I'm feeling like it, and that's okay if that's your reason. Because I do think if you get that secret rare, there will be somebody who will buy it. There will be somebody buy it. So let us know what you get. I want to know what you get. I'll be interested to see if you get. Hopefully, you get a secret rare. 3,000, 10 gems would make this much better. Here's the thing: would it though? Because we've got Tarzan, and the first ones were 10,000, but then they've dropped the last two, I think, to 3,500 for $6.99, and they're still not worth much. So keep that in mind. So. Kryptoni, I'm buying to gamble for low min or secret rare. If I lose 10, 15, I won't die. I'm actually rich. I might buy 2. Well, exactly. Well, of course you're rich because you produce music and yeah, we all know that. By the way, how's all that going? He's nominated for a Grammy, all that stuff. So yeah. And again, if you have the money, and that's the thing though, if you have to be rich to go for every drop, there are people who are like true fans like you who want to go for every drop but can't afford to do it because they don't have a hit song. I don't have a hit song. I'll never have a hit song. So anyways, by the way, I hope you win that Grammy. That would be insane and probably well deserved. Hey, Wapmamis, good to see you. Mike Gamble for the secret rare. Only 128 of them, 10% sold. Yeah, I mean, exactly. So, again, there are going to be people who are going to go for this, who are going to gamble. And normally I would gamble. This is literally just something where I'm saying I can't support this. But I support people, people have their own game on Veve and they should be able to play it. So, but I am interested to see where this comes in the aftermarket. Guys, if you don't mind, hit that like button. I'd like to get that up to 20 if we can. That'd be awesome. And subscribe if you want. Let's see. They're holding a Spaces on Veve Discord. Wonder how that's going. Well, go check it out and let us know, Big A. I am curious. Hey, look who's in the house. We got Kobe Collects. Major Skip, of course. He's not going to spend it. And he's got money, and he's definitely not going to do it. By the way, guys, you should check out. We're going to do our crafting show every Tuesday. Now, they've been crafting things a little bit earlier. We've been going on about 2:30 Eastern time. I think we're going to stick to that, but maybe that will change a little bit. But we'll be on, and I believe Mo has committed, so it's going to be a skin and bones show. And it was fun. And just going over HRO and I really like the mechanics of it. And I think when people understand it, more people will want to get involved or get back involved, which is what I'm trying to do, is kind of get back into it. Just really cool how, burning cards and getting stuff sent to you for being on the leaderboards and having certain things. It's really kind of fun, and Kobe really knows that, and he also knows Pokemon stuff. So you should check him out. He's a good watch. Yeah, and his website, you can go on and you can even buy boxes and stuff like that. So let's see, give them an inch and they'll take a mile. That is for sure, Dustin. They definitely will. But this is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. I got to get caught up here. Kobe, 100 drops. There's 10 good ones value wise. If you go for all the bad ones, you're heavily losing. Yeah, unless you want all these fees, and you may. And there might be. Muscles Plus is good to see. Yes, absolute Grail Day. I'm going to get caught up here, guys. G43, good to see you. Good morning. You think this 20 was predetermined with the Marvel movie release, thinking the movie wouldn't have been such a flop? Yeah, it's possible, but we know they've changed course. A quick course correct is okay, because we know Marvel Disney has approved lower prices or for most of their comics. So it's possible. I can't say because I'm not in their heads, but I think that they could have talked it back down. But maybe, but here's the thing, the lower edition size is a fairly new thing, and it's because things aren't selling out. So I'm not so sure. I don't think so, but absolutely could be. Kryptoni saying, number 1 in 40 countries, but I was buying this before Chris' album came out. I have the whole Golden Moment set, of 15 miles. Yeah, and Kryptoni's a big collect. I should have you, I don't know if you ever go on, but I'd love to see your collection. Even if you don't want to show your face, maybe we can have you on and show your collection. Especially, it looks like you have HRO too. Yeah, if you're ever interested in doing that, and I'll make sure. I know Mo would like to be on that too. So absolutely, if you ever want to do that, I'd like to see your collection. But yeah, so if you're a big collector, I understand you want to get all of this. So yeah, so you've got, I don't know, 7 minutes to go join the wait list if you even care about that. I don't know. I probably wouldn't join the wait list, or you just join it maybe just to have it, just to be on it in case something happens. You'll have a few minutes. So let's see. Kobe saying Kryptoni has a serious collection. I have my Kryptoni hat still sealed to unbox. Yeah, I need to get one. I was supposed to get one. I was supposed to have the ability to go buy one, but I might have missed my opportunity. But I still want to get one. I still want to get it. And here's my good friend, Master Jimbo Lee Lingo. Good morning. And by the way, guys, at 2 Eastern, I'm going to be doing an interview with Mo Knows, Skin and Bones. We're going to do an interview, and we're going to be looking at his collection. It's an interview, but we want it to be more like we're all hanging out together. I'll probably have a drink, maybe a beer. You won't know it's a beer. It'll be in a glass. But anyways, we're going to just hang out and talk and look at his collection, both physical and digital. Yeah, so it should be good. I don't speak Spanish, but he speaks some English, and I think it's going to be fun. I think we'll enjoy seeing his collection. I've seen his collection before. It's absolutely amazing. So he's going to pick out some really good stuff to see, and maybe we'll look in the chat. Maybe if you guys see something in the background you want, I think he's going to have it set up so we can look at a lot of the physical stuff. So I'm super excited about that. So you guys definitely want to tune into that. In fact, I'm going to I've got to go find the link because it's already out. I believe it's already listed. So here we go. I'm going to put this in the chat here so you guys, and of course I'll tweet it out later, but this is going to be the live stream for interviewing or just kind of chilling, hanging out with Jimbo Lee Lingo. So I'm excited. So that should be a lot of fun. So hopefully you guys can join. Dane K, good to see you. Break the desk. I know. I need to break. The desk will have utility. See, he's saving me. They're playing games on Veve Discord stream. Not even talking about the drop, even though it's a drop stream. That's crazy. That's not a good sign. So they even know. We're at 15%, a decent amount of votes, 52 votes, 15% are going for it, 85 are not. Even Veve is skipping this drop, right? If they're not talking about it. That's funny. I might buy SR if they go under 100. They're only going to be like 15 of them. It's not actually, it's not the worst play I've ever heard of. Certainly you could go for this. And trust me, I want to in my head, but I feel like I just can't get involved in this mess. I don't want to encourage it. But I will look at the market. And for anyone who is sniping, I'll kind of read out the numbers. It's always nice to have. So here we are. We're less than 5 minutes away from being locked out of the wait list. And then we got to twiddle our thumbs for 15 minutes. You can buy it or not. If you are going for it, let me know what you get. I hope you all get secret rares. Maybe that's the key. Maybe if you go for it, first come, first serve, get the secret rares. It'll be interesting to see. I really doubt that, guys. So don't do that because I just said that. It's not going to happen. So, and then, Mustus Busses, you are streaming. You should go for it. And normally I'd say yes, but this is my boycott. I can't, since that's kind of the thing I talked about the other day, I'm going to boycott this drop because I'm not spending 20 gems for a comic that's 5,000. If they had 5,000 edition, if they dropped this to 500, then I might consider it, because then I would understand their thinking. All right, we're giving you a much lower mint size, so we need to make more money. And if we're going to give you that ability to have, we know that low edition size will have value. There's only going to be 20 secret rares and stuff like that. And whatever, I could see maybe going for it. Not sure I'd do it at 1,000. So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting to see what happens. But this wait is, they do need to fix this. That's one other thing, Veve. If you're listening, fix this wait time. It's just, people, it's made people, if they're watching, they have to watch my stream for like an extra 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes. I feel bad for them. You guys obviously don't have to, but a lot of people watch us until the market opens. So I like the 5 minute rebound, 10-minute market open. Fair enough. Play your game. But maybe they have another reason to do that. I'd be interested. Maybe they could convince me there's a good reason to wait. Kind of stir up, let you sit looking at your collectible while you're trying to figure out how much it's worth, and then bam, the market opens. It's probably, the reality is it's just to have more delivered. And then the prices are more real in the market. So that might actually be something that's better for us as the consumer, is that the prices are going to go much lower quicker because more people are going to just dump them on the market all at one time. So there you go. Are you really going for the biggest bro? All right, he's going for it. I convinced him. I doubt it, but maybe I did. Hey, Fromy, good to see you. Hope you're having a great day. I am. I hope you're having a great day. Yeah, I'm not going to be sniping. I'm trying to just, I'm boycotting this. And I asked everyone, I said, don't be mean to people who are going for this. So you're going to go for the drop. I hate to pump anything, maybe an eardrop for those who meant at the drop. So, okay, so this is what I said, Foamy. I thought that that would be shitty. And I'll tell you why. Because, not everyone has a lot of money. And most people who are going to go for this today are going to be rich people or people who did real well flipping. I mean, I certainly could go for this. But in my opinion, I'm not doing it because I don't want to do it for the masses. I'm not saying that you shouldn't go for it, because there are people in here who are going for it, and you should. That's your game and everything. If they were to have something special for doing this and not letting us know, I think that is completely unfair to say that only the people who go for this are the best collectors or the collectors at heart. There's literally people who can't afford 20 gems. They might have been able to do $6.99. So that's the part that I don't like. But good luck. I hope you get the secret rare, because that would be pretty fire if you get that. That should be worth it. And Fromy is a big collector. He loves Veve. He's obviously a beta tester, so I get it, especially why you're going for it. Hey, C-Spill, good to see you. Thank you for dropping by. Here's the wife. What she's saying: we used to have to wait 30 minutes for the market to open. We got used to this immediate gratification. You are absolutely, the Cobra is always right, but she's really right here. It's true. We used to complain about having to wait. I forgot about that. Yeah, we had to wait. Remember that? 30 minutes. That was crazy. So maybe they're just trying to bring it back to the old days. I doubt it. So Anyways, we'll see what happens here. You now can no longer join the wait list. So let's see what happens. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. Bob Sales, you're not going for it. You're saving the money for the cats. He's saving for the cats. I should ask who's going for the cats. So right now on the poll, are you going for Avenging Spider-Man #9 today? 15% are yes, 85 are no. And of course, not everyone votes. So who knows how true that is. Kobe, I never guessed you liked Herb Tucson. Okay, now we're getting Hey Jay, good to see you. Kryptoni, if prices come down too low, we will witness Veve turn into quid real fast. Yeah, no, I don't think there's a point, like somebody like me who's kind of sitting on the side, who's ready to like grab some stuff when it gets to where I think things are going to go. I think there's enough money in the app to kind of have a floor that's going to be locked. I don't know exactly what that floor is, but people there are a lot of people in this app who have been collecting and they can easily let things go, and they've got a ton, and they're going to just slowly release them at the prices that they want. I don't think we're going to have a big dump of prices any more than we already have. I mean, it's not looking good out there, but it's not looking great anywhere. Ace, good to see you. Keep up the good work. Please do this every drop. At least we have a place to hang out. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of hoping Vault would come back because he did a really good job. He was the most entertaining. I still think he's the most entertaining. But at least I think he's doing weekends. So we've got that. Kobe, talking about HRO. And again, we're doing shows on Tuesday around 2 Eastern every Tuesday. So you guys should check that out. It's kind of fun, and he helps you understand. And he was, I don't know if it's going to happen every time, but he was giving out free stuff. And Big A won actually a really good card. So you could win something too. HRO stealth snapshots are amazing. They've done one for Superman Day and one for Wonder Woman Day, where we woke up with a bunch of packs for holding. So, I mean, that's exactly right. You never know. So having special airdrops is okay. And if that's the game that they're doing, then just let us know. I sent you some support and appreciation for all that you do, brother. I hope it went through. Oh, I forget that I have that. But thank you. Thank you, Fromy. I appreciate it. That's awesome. I guess I forgot the Botrix kind of goes through, and I guess you can donate or whatever. But thanks, Fromy. I really appreciate it. Good to have you. Obviously, guys, don't donate if you had the money. Hitting the like button and subscribing, that is good for me. But I always appreciate anytime anyone does it. So thanks, Fromy. Let's see. Thanks for the stream. I understand, like when I used to do just the drops and whatever, and Vault wouldn't be on, like I kind of freaked out. Like I'm like, what do I do? I didn't know what to do. Like I have the news on the background or some sports game or something like that. It just didn't feel right. So here I am for now. Jay, I doubt Veve would turn into quit. Yeah, I don't think we have to worry about that. Let's see. And are you still talking about your cats, Bob? That's funny. Made thousands off the Wonder Woman free packs. Really? Dang. I guess you got here's the thing on HRO. And we got to talk more about this, Kryptoni, because I'm enjoying it with Kobe too. On HRO, if you get those like sub 100s, obviously if you get A1, it's like, almost guaranteed lots of money. So, but the sub 100 stuff really do have value. And there's just so many ways to not only make money, but also to just have fun and up your collection, burning stuff. It's a really good mechanic. So yeah, Vault probably sell. I don't know. I'll have to see. I feel like he's in a better mood these days lately. So I don't know. Doesn't Veve have to announce airdrops? No secrets. Okay, so I do believe there was something about that for Disney collectibles that they had to do it, but I don't know if that's the case for comics. So I don't know. Good question. I think we've debated this before, so I don't know. So yeah. So we'll see. I'm gonna click. I hate clicking this. This is gonna make me a little nervous here. I don't like. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. I try. Here's the thing. I'm really no different than you. Like I was you in the audience, and I started off. I said, "All right, I'm gonna make some videos. I like doing trailers. I love movie trailers, watching them. I'll do that." And I did that, and then, you know, Vault kind of pushed me more. Then I went on his stream. He did an interview with me, and it just went from there. This wasn't something I ever thought I would do or would enjoy or whatever. But yes, this is definitely now I look forward to like talking with the chat. It's kind of fun in the morning to get to talk to you guys, even the people that can be sometimes sour or mean. I don't look at it that way. I look at it if it's entertaining. If it's entertaining you guys like Two Sons bullshit, it's all good. It's all good. Let's see here. I'm trying. Oh, rewind. 460 sold. So interesting. So I said 500. So boy, I'd love to be right. I'd love to be right on the 500, but I have a feeling we'll probably do more than 500. Lowest mint was A5 and sold for 650. Congrats. By the way, how long did that take, Kryptoni? That I didn't ask Kobe about that, but like if you list something on HRO, and you guys really should check out HRO, which DC card collecting. How long does that take? You put it in and you sell it in a day or whatever. Let me know. I'm interested. I guess what's good about HRO is the trading mechanics, and I'd love to see it on other stuff. Like I know we've got Tops and their app and all that. And I actually Star Wars and Marvel. If Marvel did this, I think Ronnie Lido was saying this. Like if Marvel would do this, I'd love to see Marvel go over to HRO. The mechanics. I mean, if Marvel hit that, I will be there and I will be buying out everything. I'll be listening to Cody because there will be not only, a good chance to make money, but it's just a lot of fun to collect and craft and all that stuff. And I don't normally do that. So, all right. So Tito 420, damn, that passed my 420 sold prediction. I said 500. So, I mean, Tito, what did you say? What was your, let's see. You had a 420 prediction. I said 500. I think it's going to pass that. Wait, you got a rare. No, that's not awful at all. I mean, I would assume that you can make some gems on that. I think I don't know where that's going to end up, but congrats. I hope you get something for that. Abdullah, good to see you, man. Thanks for dropping by. Darn, I'm sorry, buddy. Well, I wish you got something better. All right, so we're at 665 sold. So are we gonna hit 1,000? Looks like we'll probably hit 1,000. I probably should have predicted 1,000. So Kobe saying A5 for 650 definitely sounds right. You know how many cards I've sold for 2K? I don't even want to know. I'll be too jelly. 714. All right, so it looks like it might do 1,500, and people might listen to Fromy and say maybe there's something special that comes with this, and they're gonna take the risk. And he might be right. It might be something you have to buy on the market. So I don't know. I don't want to do that because I feel like they really should tell us if they're going to do that. Like I'm okay with them doing special surprises like that. They should. That would be awesome. Do it on collectibles, and if you're going to do it on a comic, don't do it on a price change. That doesn't make sense. If that's your hint, I don't think that's fair to the collectors at heart. Again, not everyone can afford to do that. And I think it would be fair to let them know. Now, if you're dropping a collectible, the cats, and if you buy all of them, not only can you craft the other one, they drop you a litter box or something. I'm totally cool with that. But just that those surprises are okay. But on the comics to change the price, I don't like that. I don't think that's smart. So 750 have sold so far. Let's see. We got 35-ish SRs. Yeah, definitely. I mean, that's going to be super rare. The secret rare will definitely be super rare. Okay, y'all was right. I got yet another I've got comments for the last 10 comic drops on Veve. On DC, I hit epic or legendary every time, or almost every time. And I am just the opposite. Although I don't hit secret rares every time, I have at least hit them on Veve. I've gotten one legendary, and it was the Wonder Woman that's worth nothing. No epics, one rare, and the rest uncommon common. So I don't do very well, and I even have the Bat Cow. So I don't know. The Degen 8 paint chips as a child. He really wants to YOLO gamble on one, must resist. I mean, Big A, don't listen to me. Go for it. I mean, 14% went for it. you can certainly afford it. You're not a bad person for going for it, and you're not bad if you don't want to follow. This is my boycott. But we're at 7.99, so the number's slowing down. I can definitely tell that. So it's probably going to hit 1,000 by the end of the drop. We've got 10 minutes until rebounds open up. So yeah, I don't know. Big A, did you at least join the wait list so you could do it? Maybe go for it. Let us know what you get. Veve sentiment pretty rough right now. However, not many Grail comics left to come. So I see a comic pump coming at some point. And I agree. And my only thing, and I do believe Captain America 1 will be released. I know a lot of people say it won't because Hitler's on the front. Unfortunately, with everything that's going on now in the news, and I don't want to get into that stuff, but it's not going to get released anytime soon. So if that was in the works, that's certainly not going to get released now for a while. So I don't know. You're right. There's not much coming out. I don't think that has to affect whether things are going to do well. But this is a problem with releasing 2 comics a week. You can quickly get through a bunch. So I think sentiment is just low because it's low everywhere, but it looks like crypto's getting a little bit of a bump, and maybe this can, come along. Maybe we'll get that Veveverse, and they're going to add more of those beta testers, and so we'll see what happens. I want Veve to succeed. This is not the way to succeed by charging 20 gems. If you guys don't mind, hit that like button. Always appreciate that. Helps. It actually helps nothing right now. But it's good for the algo. So if you can do that, I appreciate it. Big A is not. Let's see. Will that be the end of Veve? Are you saying will like this 20 gems, or is there something else will be the end? I don't think Veve's going anywhere. I really don't. You're saying, let's see, will that be the end of Veve? You mean Captain America if they release it, or if because they release it, or because it's the last Grail that will be over? I don't think so, but they are going to have to do a shift, whatever that shift is, whether it's the Veveverse or whatever. There's going to have to be a shift. And if you guys watched my video yesterday, for me, for any of these collectibles to do well, they're going to have to shift to video games. And again, I'll tell you, the basics of the video is we already have kids spending hundreds of dollars a month on skins. We have adults doing it too. You can't do anything with them, but we are primed already to buy these, right? They're basically digital collectibles. We're already doing it. And so if we're already doing that, and the only thing we have to do is, let's say, put them on the ledger, put them on the blockchain, and allow movement and ability to trade and sell those skins that we buy in Fortnite and stuff like that. I think it's very easy to see people adopting digital collectibles. And so if Veve can get involved in that game, no pun intended, I guess, I think that's the next route they have to go, which is why I like Cryptoys, because they are. I like Photo Finish Live because they are also a game. So I'm excited to see what happens. Veve's not going anywhere, though. Here we go. Let's see. A Veve market would look like DC's if they didn't have the 30-day delisting. That is true. That's funny. Fun under the sun. Good to see you. We need to get those likes up. Yes, thank you. If you guys don't mind, hit the like. I appreciate it. And then what do we got? Kanye going to join and buy a supply of Captain America. Maybe he will. Let's see. Comments may sit between 12 to 15. Hard to list under retail for those who went for this. Veve exclusive covers should do well above retail. So there you go. We got 863. So that actually is not. It's still moving. So, and we're gonna have that rebound here in a second. About 6 minutes. I'm getting blind here. About 6 minutes. So we'll see. Yeah, I mean there is going to be pressure to keep it above a certain point. I don't know where that is. Again, this isn't X-Men #1, which is sitting at 27 gems. So if this goes above that, that is just obviously complete market manipulation. But I'm interested. I'm interested to see what happens. I'm not scared of history. I'm buying as many Captain 1 as I can. Hitler existed, so did Ray. Exactly. exactly. And if you guys don't know, please don't hate me, but I am Jewish. I think the comic is completely okay. It's Hitler getting his ass kicked, first of all. Uh, we need another comic with people who are racist getting their ass kicked. That would be great. But the reality is it's history and it is what it is. So I don't think it's bad. And yes, I will be buying when Captain America 1 comes out. I will be buying as many as I possibly can. I hope they don't do 10,000. If they did 7,500, that would be great. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Will Pokemon be next after the last comic? I don't know if they're going to get Pokemon. I don't know. I feel like that's been dispelled. I don't know. Khan keeps tweeting though. So maybe there's a chance we will get Pokemon on here. 248 uncommon for me. So, I mean, Ronnie, you might be able to do okay. Ronnie all of a sudden has become Veve rich because every drop he's got a secret rare. Maybe you should go for a couple more, Ronnie. Did you sell your last one? I noticed you kept on moving it around at different prices. Hopefully you sold that, Ronnie. Let's see. We already got that one. If someone like Nintendo got into NFT gaming, NFT platforms may not be able to catch up. And that, that is exactly right, Dustin. And I even think Mo talked about this the other day. They're just sitting in the back. Sony, Nintendo, they're all just watching this. They're going to let companies like Veve and everyone kind of, be the test subjects. And then they'll come in and just swipe them out, take them out. Maybe they'll buy them out. I do think that's what's going to happen. Maybe Apple buys Disney, Disney buys Apple. I don't think it's going to go that way, but we'll see what happens. Yes, I mean, Captain America 1 will definitely be 20. I could see him being like, we're going to make it 25. I would honestly, if they did 5,000 for 50, I'd probably do it. Yes, America's become so sensitive. Yeah, we've for the past 20 years we've been like kind of sensitive wusses. So absolutely. Let's see. Can you imagine Captain America #1 with 2,000 minutes? Yeah, I just said I didn't even see that you wrote that, but yes, I mean at 2,000 minutes I might pay a little bit more. I would definitely pay for that. All right, so guys, you got a few minutes before the rebound. If anyone has where we're at on sales, let me know. Nope, selling it for $350 as we speak. People keep buying up the SR Captain Marvels. Well, there you go. There you go. Yeah, I would definitely jump on the Captain America. All right. Hey, how are you doing? The Incorrigible Ghost Slayer. Good to see you. This is going to be a huge flop. It is. Although the last check. Oh, thanks, Rewind. 886. Wasn't that where we were last time? Wasn't that I'm just going up here. 863 was the last number you gave. So not much movement. So yeah, we'll have to see. Good morning. Good to see you, man. Yeah, so this will be interesting. So let's see. We've got what? A few minutes until the rebound. Let's see here. Yeah, I love how it says it's calculating, but you can actually do it. So you got 1 minute until you can buy it. My little secret here is I actually did join the wait list, but I'm not buying it. I just joined it for some reason. I don't know why. I mean, that's what's smart about not having the market open. You can't play that, wait for the market to open, wait for it to open, see if the prices are crazy, and then buy it there. So good for Veve for not allowing that. So right now, before the market opens to get rebounds or just to buy a rebound, 13% are going for it and 87% not. And a decent amount of votes, 61 votes. So that's pretty good. Oh, yeah, you're excited about I'm very excited about having Jimbo Lee Lingo looking at his collection. I really wish I spoke Spanish. I mean, he does speak English. I've talked to him before. But it would be nice if I did. In fact, I don't know if the Cobra, she works today, but and by the way, you can go buy the rebounds now. If maybe she can if she can hop on, then she could help do any translation if there's any barrier there. So, all right, let's see. I'm going to $2 books. You think this is gonna be $2? I don't know. The tech on AR is going to be so popular with the Apple Pros. Yeah, I mean, I could see that. People will search for things to do and see with them. Veve is building a world for them. Bullish. Yeah, I completely agree. And again, just because I'm upset about this $20 BS, I don't think Veve's going anywhere. I know a lot of people say, oh, it's done. It's not. There's enough money. There's enough of us in here to keep it going. Could it shrink a little bit? Maybe, but it's not going anywhere. I don't know if it's going to get much bigger right now, but it's not going anywhere. I completely agree with you. This is going to be really crazy here. Let's see. A Kid Called Beast showed a preview of their metaverse. Looks like a big social space. Everyone joins as their beast. Thrown together in a few months, and looks like what I expected Veve would be. I mean, did it look good? I mean, I don't care what it looks like. I mean, I care a little bit, but I care more about what I can do. That's what I'm excited about. So just tag you on Twitter if you want to see the clip. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll take a look. Hey, Monos, good to see you. Did I miss the desk break? I didn't break the desk. I promised I did not break the desk. I wanted to make it clear to Veve that I wasn't mad at them. I'm disappointed with their bad decision. But it looks like the big collectors are going for this, and they might get rewarded. I think that would be crap if they gave something special to people who went for this and got it on the drop. But they very well could, and if they're setting a precedent here, okay, then we'll know. But they shouldn't be charging 20 for this. Yeah. So let's see, what do we got here? 1,002 now sold. So I was definitely off 500. G43 was off at the 420 prediction. People might think something's going to happen. Let's see. No break desk, unfollow, unsubscribe. Yeah, I know, but I guess that was clickbait. I apologize, everyone. I thought I might, and then I thought it through, and I'm like, you know what? I'm not really angry at them. I understand as a business what they have to do. I've owned businesses. I get it. But I made mistakes, and guess what? The customer told me when I did, and they told me by voting with their pocketbook, and then I wouldn't do that anymore. All right, Kryptoni's saying A Kid Called Beast is dope, but the masses won't care about the IP as much as Spider-Man. You think they will want to visit Marvel World or AKCB World? Just saying. Yeah, I mean, I agree. I think this is the big collectibles they have from Disney, Marvel. That's what people are going to want to kind of hang out with. Yeah, I mean, I think it'd be cool. Like, obviously some of the artists on the original stuff aren't even here, but what if owning stuff, you could get into a special, get to watch an interview live and ask questions, and there's only 25 people because you own the secret rare or something. I mean, they could do really cool stuff. Hey, Fromy, congrats. All right, so landed the rare. Let's see. Buy a $20 common real quick. You'll break the desk. I know, right? Again, there is a little bit of me, like Big A was saying, that I want to go for it, but I can't. I just can't. I'm going to end up holding the bag, scooping $5 commons. I think that is a fair price. I'm thinking, $3.99, maybe up to $5. So we'll see what happens on that. Agree, Kryptoni. I'm just saying Veve Verse are a bunch of secluded 6-man areas. I like AKCB type where it's a big social space. Yeah, but it could be. It could be. Let's hope. All right, 1,077. We've got here. So for any of you flipping, this will be interesting. Now, don't forget, this is going to start off really high, and then it's going to come down. So just keep that in mind. All right, so we've got about a minute and a half here. So we're going to see what happens. I'll talk it out. Let you guys know what's going to happen. If you guys don't mind, hit that like button. We're 1 away from 30. Would appreciate it. And hopefully, if you guys haven't watched my video from yesterday, you can go watch that. And then, of course, today, I'm just going to share this with you again. I didn't know if I still have the link. We're doing the interview with Jimbo Lee Lingo. So I'm really excited. So, and again, I told him I don't really want it to be like an interview. Obviously, I'll ask some questions, stuff, and I wanted to hanging out. So yeah, definitely check that out later. I'm excited about that, to get to see his collection. And Mo's going to be on. He really wants to see his sports collection because it is amazing. I mean, he just, like, in the background, he has this big glass cabinet just full of awesomeness. So he's going to have it set up so we can see what he has and Should be a lot of fun. Should be a lot of fun. All right. So the market's open. Let me get you some numbers here, guys. Any second now. And if you guys are bought this just to flip to get some gems, I'm curious. Let me know if you sold it and made some gems. If you end up sniping, okay. So we're on the market, and here we go. We got 4. It's 19 on the common. Whoops, there's only one of those. All right, 15 on the uncommon. Rare's 25. Ultra rare's 30, and then one goes to 100. I almost went for that, guys. I almost went for that. Can't do it. All right, 17 on the common, 15 on the uncommon, 25 on the rare. It's still showing. Oh, somebody bought that 30. Now we're 100 and then 200 ultra rare. Just be careful, guys. This is going to show high, and then we're at 3,000 for the comic. Just remember, we have, I forgot which Spider-Man. There's only like 10 of them with the Spider-Man comic. So there is a comic that will have less secret rares than this. But yeah, that secret rare very well could be worth a good amount of money. So yeah. Hey, Dejan Rich, good to see you. Yes, this guy. Well, okay. I don't want to say it's trash. It's, again, as I said, it's important to have female superheroes. This is obviously the movie did real well, and hopefully this will bring in more women to Veve. So I want that. What's trash is the price. The price is trash. But I get what you're saying. All right, going back in, $12 on the common, 12 on the uncommon. So if you guys are flipping, I'm going to try to help you out. This is what I normally like. 25 on the rare, 55 on the uncommon, and 2.8 thousand on the secret rare, and 3,000 on the other one. I hope one of you got that secret rare, because I do think you'll make some money. I don't know how much. I don't know what you'll get in the end. Nobody's going to spend 3,000 on it though. So I don't know. Let's see. Rare mint 5,000 just went for 20. Darn. See, now if I had seen, because I like last mints, that I would have liked. I would have liked to have had this, and I would have bought it. People are going to see starting prices and gamble. Will probably sell more in the next few minutes. Yeah, that's exactly. People are going to see these prices. They're going to buy more. I bought rare at 2,000. Oh, you got that, Dane K? Of course you did. Congrats, man. No, I'm jelly. Good for you. That's a good one. I like. See, that would be one I would just keep. But I like the last mints. But throw it up there for a lot. Maybe you'll get it. Yeah, I can't believe 5,000 just went the last mint. Remember, I think it's 158 is the first mint. Let me just double check that. Where is it? Yeah, 158. So 158 is the first mint, guys. So if you can get that at floor, pick it up. Hey, Bruin, good to see you. I heard this had, let's see, had an XXX pullout. Let's see. In the end, we had 14% going forward, 86% not. Yeah, probably better to go back to sleep. I mean, you could keep me on because I can put a lot of people to sleep. But yeah, I honestly, I love flipping the market, and I haven't been as good at it lately. So 9 gems on the common, 10 on the uncommon, 19.99 on the rare, 40 on the ultra rare, and secret rare at 1.9, and it looks like the person had at 3,000 delisted. So what is going to happen, people see those high prices, they're going to go in because you can still buy it. Let me tell you how many are still left, how many have been bought. So let's see, 1,161 I have sold. Is that about right? So there's 3,839 editions remaining. So people will come in and probably buy a few. But as these prices, there's 8 gems for that. 8 gems on the common, 12 on the uncommon, 20 up there. Dane K he's selling one for 20 on the rare. Ultra rare is 40, and secret rare now has one at 1,000. I can't imagine unless they had, now what would be cool, and not financial advice, if the secret rare had that 158, I probably would be tricked into buying it for 1,000. And not financial advice. I don't know if that would be a good move, but I probably would do it. Yeah. Why would here's the thing, there really are just collectors who love Veve and they want everything, or they're willing to take the gamble and they have the money to do it. That's why they're doing it. but the common person is not. Yeah, $8 commons. Prices are not looking. Oh, you sold that dang K? Oh, I would have bought that. Oh no, I didn't even realize that was the last one. Sold it for 50. Yeah, break your desk, man. That's a you own this market. Well, it's trust me, I've done it before, but I did it a long time ago. I probably would have bought that for 52. It's all right. It's all right, man. Because you know what? A profit is a profit. As they say, nobody ever lost any money taking a profit. So you did well. All right, 975 on the common, 12 on the uncommon. I just think nobody's buying those uncommons. 17 on the rare, 54 on the ultra rare. Secret rare down to 780 at a bargain price at 780. I mean, who knows? These are going to be pretty rare. So maybe the secret rare will stay pretty high. Last mint easy 250. Oh, absolutely. But you're talking about if you got like the common, I think it would do very, very well. Yeah, I know, Big A. Denke, just don't worry about it. Again, you made a profit and you do well in this market. So yeah, made 25 gems on a garbage comment. I'll take it. Take it. No, I'm not going to say garbage. I'm just going to say trash price. Trash price, Veve. Why did you do it? All right. So if you guys are still flipping, here's the problem. I'm going to see something I want to buy and then I won't do it. I don't even have my tablet set up correctly. Was there an update? In fact, I got to go check. I didn't even set my tablet up to be able to properly snipe. So no, but I do have an update. So I got to update that anyways. I'll give you the numbers here in a second. So here we go. So we got the comic. It's selling. Does anyone have the number of how many have sold out? We're probably getting close to maybe 1,500, maybe 1,200. Let me see. This is updated now. I think I said 1,100 had sold before. 37.89. So there you go. About 1,200, a little bit more than 1,200. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see. People are going to play with the market a little bit. Buy if it's a $10. Well, it's about a $12 loss if you can sell it at 10, right? With the fees, or sell it at 9 with the fees. 1881 on the rare, 43 on the ultra rare, and 490 on the secret rare. How does Annoy 22 always get these secret rares? Always. Some people have some tricks out there. I want to know what they are. All right. Did anyone in here? I'm assuming nobody got a secret rare. Just not enough people went for this to have the secret rare. So yeah, I don't know. I wish somebody had gotten secret rare because I'd be curious how much they could actually get for the secret rare. I don't know, but give you a price update here. $8.79 on the common, $10.49 on the uncommon, 19 on the rare, 44 on the ultra rare, and 370 now on the secret rare. So I think just knowing the prices as things calm down, we get to next week and people you might even see a little uptick in pricing. But yeah, it'll be interesting. I mean, I really thought that these would go down a lot lower. Let's see. Let's see what Dejan Rich is saying. There's maybe only 5 comics on Veve you should be wasting money on. Well, there's probably more than 5, but I get your point. Especially if your only goal is to either make money now or as far as investment purposes. So it just depends what you're doing. If you're just a collector and you don't care, in my video last night, if you watch it, I have a little part of what Mark Cuban says, which is buy what you love. That's the time to buy digital collectibles. Buy what you love and you never lose, right? Because you go, to a big price, it can go to 0. If you like it, it doesn't matter. So Veve needs a recent sales tab like every single other platform. That wouldn't be a bad idea. Let's see. Should I buy one? SR incoming. Can't do it. Right? I can't do it either. Yeah, no, I mean, I think it's smart to only collect the grails. There's nothing wrong with that. Putting together a good collection. I bought other stuff. I was lucky enough to get the AF-15 secret rare. So I've got that. I've got I'm a mint hunter, so I think I've got some good mints. Um, so that's what I like to collect. But we each have our own way of doing this. I haven't really. I've cashed out once, so. But I'm gonna hold on. I mean, for right now, I'm still just holding on to everything. I bought a comic in the market, still looking for the XXX pullout of Captain Marvel. I can't see myself holding a comic like this long term. No, no, no. I think most people who are buying these are doing a flip. So, all right, let me give you some prices here. We're at 820 on the common, 1025 on the uncommon, 1799 on the rare, 40 gems on the ultra rare, and 220 on the secret rare. All right, so here we go. I am going to just kind of watch secret rares. We're at 235. It's just crazy. So 235 for this. If this was a big comic, imagine what this would be if they had done 5,000 at 20 gems. I mean, you probably a thousand plus for the comic. So, but they didn't do that, right? They did it on a comic that wasn't big enough, that didn't deserve to have a 20 gem price tag. All right, so we're 220 is still the floor on the secret rare. Common sitting at 850. Uncommon's 9 now, so that finally came down. I just don't think there's many coming. 17, so you're losing money on everything through the ultra rare is 40. Of course, you could get a good mint, and the secret rare is now down to 190, and there's a lot of people listing them. So that means people are buying. So let me give you where we're at on the buying. 37, actually not that many more were bought. So 37.43, 12.50, a little bit more have sold. So a lot more sold than I thought. And just be careful whatever you do, because there's going to be people manipulating the market, making you think this is going to do something different. Let's see, Dane K. I mean, it could be cheap. I just think it's a big risk. Tucson says the next DC drop is good. I mean, they're all golden age. They're all not bad. I mean, I bought the last one, so might as well just keep going for it. Will we get something for doing that? I don't know. So when I refreshed the page, actually Avengers comic came up. So that's not good. So people aren't listing every second here. So 830 on the common, 999. Maybe it's not going to hit 5 gems. I certainly thought it would, but like Foamy was saying, it's gonna, artificially stay high because people paid so much for it. They don't want to lose the gems on it, which makes sense, right? Still 40 on the ultra rare, and okay, now we're at 170 on the secret rare. So again, I don't know what would be a good price on a secret rare. Obviously, 170 is not the price. I'm just kind of looking down at the secret rare, see if anything pops up. I mean, the problem with this, if we're only sold 1,200, nobody's going to be buying or getting the good mints, except for Dane K. And that might be the only good mint that pops up. We may not even see that 158. But if that pops up on the secret rare, and you can grab that for the floor price now at 165, probably worth it. So we're still at 165. 170, 175, 180, 190. So all different prices on the secret rare. Just nothing's being listed, so nobody really cares. 825 on the common. So I think that there's going to be some pressure for those to go down a little bit more. 17 on the rare. Those haven't moved. Still 40 on the ultra rare. So there really isn't much being added. Here's 160 now. 2340 for the secret rare. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know. Here's 150. This is quite interesting to see what's going on. Let's see. Tucson. Let's see. Veve messed up Marvel Comics. 1 mint count. Way too many. I'm telling you, Tucson saying the recent DC Comics are meh. IRL, but the Wonder Woman and absolutely. I agree. Well, I even think the Green Lantern, all of that was good. So the 150 secret rare just sold. So that might be the price that people are willing to pay There also might be people who are waiting for people to list more, list some and have them bought, and then the price will kind of go up. So we're still at, let me see if people are still buying. Yeah. I mean, another 20 sold, 37.20 left. So people are buying. There are certainly whales or people who have a lot of money in this app that will sit here. They'll go in the market and they'll just keep buying 20, 20, 20. Because imagine buying 6 comics. You're gonna, and you get a secret rare. And I don't do this, guys. Don't do it, because a lot of people try this and they don't get a secret rare. But if you do, you'll get your money back, and then you do it all over again. So it's a big gamble. Yeah, not sure. You're absolutely right. The gamble. That's what this is. We're gambling. There's 180. So now somebody's coming in and buying up the floor in the secret rare. Enjoy that, because there'll be more people to drop them, although there aren't going to be that many. So as that price goes up on the secret rare, more are going to sell. People are going to put more money into the into trying to go for another secret rare. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. Let's see. Thanks, informant. Have a good day. Hey, Dustin, thank you for coming by. Appreciate your comments and you hanging out with us. You go have a good one. So 950, maybe 950 on the uncommon and common. Maybe that's going to be the sitting point. 17 again on the rare. That hasn't moved. There's a little drop. There's 38.25 for the ultra rare and 180 on the secret rare. So I don't know. People are going to be playing around with these numbers. By the way, guys, don't forget, later today at 1 Central, 2 Eastern, I will be interviewing with Mo Knows, Jimbo Lee Lingo. There is that link. And if you guys didn't check out my video from last night, I got to go find it here. NFTs for dummies. You're already buying them and you didn't know it. Definitely check it out. There's some people say it's a trash video. There's others that said they really liked it. I enjoyed making it. I think you should check it out. It is a little long, but I go into why these are here to stay, guaranteed. I give you my guarantee. Now, the form and all of that, I can't say away, but I guarantee these aren't going away because the ownership is big and gaming is big. And we've talked about this before. But anyways, go check that out. I think you'll enjoy it. And also go check out so the first link is actually going to be the interview. The second link is my the video that I did. Okay, so I'm just going to check real quick again here. 825 now, so it's going down on the common. 950 on the uncommon. 1625 on the rare. It's going down. 37 now on the ultra rare. And there's 110 on the secret rare. Man. All right, we'll see what happens there, guys. I just bought it. I think I'm going to have to donate this money if I make any, because I'm just doing a test. This is actually a test for you guys. So I just bought that secret rare for 110. I don't know how many you're going to end up selling. It's going to be rare. Don't buy the secret rare, guys. That was probably the stupidest thing I could have done. So we're at 3,700. So basically 1,300 have sold. Do we know? I was just trying to see if we knew how many of the secret rares are actually on the market. So I thought we used to be able to see how many were total out there. So now we've got, so now did some just sell? Yes, we got some more that sold because it says 2285 remaining. So the number was actually different than on the main page. Because here it says 3701, but on this other, it says, if I look here, if you click on the comic on the app, where are we at here? It says 2288. So, I mean, they're selling. I'm like blown away that these are starting to move. People really want that secret rare. Yeah, no, I feel kind of gross that I bought that. I really do feel bad that I kind of bought that secret rare, because even if I make money, that means Veve's going to make money off it. So there's 125 secret rares. They keep 287. So what does that mean? Is that number divided by, is that divided by 5 and that gets distributed? They take all those out? Or are they, how many of the secret rares? Does anyone know how many secret rares they actually take out of the pack? Like of each one? Do they divide that 287? I don't know if anyone here actually knows. I'm kind of interested to know what does that mean, because we used to know they'd be like, oh, we take 90 of each, and we knew. So, because I don't do math well in my head, so if we go to, what do we say, 5? Yeah, 5. So 57. So I don't know if that's how they do it. That would mean there's 68 secret rares. I don't know. What do you think? Anyone have any thoughts on that? How many of the secret rare, like how many of each of these do they take out of the 287 that they hold? What's up with that? Yeah, Dan K, I completely agree. I think them keeping, let's put it this way, I'd be okay if they kept the first 5 minutes. I get it. You got the artist who might want number 1, owner might want number 1, whatever, however that works. Maybe 10. You got 5 to distribute, maybe 5 to the company to have to distribute, and then 10 on up, it's random. It should be random, and most projects do random. I know with Cryptoys, not only is it random, if like on their UFO, somebody lands, I think on any of them, if somebody lands like a really crazy rare 101, they're not keeping it. I think that happened. Somebody got a grail, Ultra Grail, and they gave it up. I don't remember which one it was, but I remember Will announcing, this is a while ago, that they won't even do it because it looks bad. I even thought, like, what if I was on a stream and I opened up a cube and I got a 101? I don't even know what that would mean for me. Obviously, I'd be able to keep it, because next week we're doing a cube opening next Wednesday, or the 29th. I don't even know what I would do. Like, I'd be super excited. Does that mean I have to open it up to kind of lose some of its value so it doesn't look so bad? I don't know. All right. He's saying, I think it's a gamble, but weighted in your favor. Jay saying Veve be doing sneaky shit. They keep most SR low mints. Is that true though? Like have we ever seen? I think once I saw like the lowest mint on a secret rare, but rarely. I've seen like 616 and stuff like that. So I don't know. Oh yeah, sorry guys, I haven't been reading you what the pricing is. So commons are $7.89, $8 on the uncommon, $14.25 on the rare, $32 on the ultra. That's not good. And $180 on the secret rare, and then it goes $350, $550. So yeah, there's going to be, I'm afraid what's going to happen on the secret rare is we're going to have some whales come in and just make it worth what they want. Here's the game, at least because I'm not part of it. I think this is what goes on. When you only have so many, imagine I'm a whale, or maybe I'm not. I'd say a whale is, way more than millions of dollars off of crypto. But let's say you're like a mini whale, right? You made $500,000 off of crypto, and you're just playing with it. You got $50,000. You're like, you know what? I'll go in here and I'll spend 10 grand and buy the floor. I'll spend $4 grand. I'll buy up the floor. Now I own it. Now I manipulate the market to what the price is, and you slowly release them, or you do whatever. So that's easily what they could do, because depending on what they take, like I said, each one, if they on 287 is 57.4, they take off of each comic from each rare through secret rare. I don't know if that's the case. I don't know if they split that evenly, like if each one gets 57 taken off. But if that's the case, that secret rare actually does have less than 100, which would make it the most rare secret rare. And maybe that's the game. I don't know, but I really actually do feel sick to my stomach that I bought that secret rare. I mean, I got a good price for it, but I'm not feeling good about it. I just bought the Ultra at 32, better than Blind Box at 20. I agree. And Rewind, you know what you're doing. You'll probably flip that later. That will go. Probably what's going to happen is it's going to go, tonight, and then next week maybe it won't be worth anything. Just to give you one idea of what can happen, because the Spider-Man Superboy, that kind of went up. So I sold mine at 175, which I think was a good deal. It's at 190s for 200. It actually jumped up to 225 the other day. I don't even fret. I don't even care. I got rid of it. This is the secret rare. I think that was a good price. But there's 15 on the market. It's at 190 is the floor. Now, like on this one, if we look at the secret rare, what do we have on the market? We have 6 on the market, and now 280 is the floor. All right. And then 350, 550, 1,000, 10,000. So we'll have to see what happens. There's just not many there. Let's see how many have sold. So on here, we're at 2274 remaining. So way more than I thought would sell. So my personal boycott did not work. And now they're not even being listed first, because we got X-Men 25, Amazing Spider-Man 15. So the listings are much slower now. So we're probably going to start seeing people pick up the floors here. We're 8 gems on the common, 9 on the uncommon, 15 on the rare, and 35 on the ultra rare, which was definitely a good pickup. Rewind, I think, at 32. Because I think the ultra rares, just like the secret rares, will probably do fairly well. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I only stack common OG covers only. That's good to know, actually. And so, Dejan Rich, are you of the thought that the secret rares are not going to be worth anything? Like when we get full adoption by, like, we have real collectors here, but you know what I mean, like real comic collectors. Is your theory that the commons are going to be wanted and that the secret rares are not going to have as much value? Or is it just that's what you like? And also, do you do mint hunting? Veve must be going broke. 2 of the same looking big birds. Yeah, I know, right? Well, that they definitely did. That was a contract they made when they, from the first ones that they released. Mo, come on, bro. These grails out there to waste money on, not this. Yeah. All right. 1,305 sold. Wait, 1,305 sold. What of what total? Of this, I'm showing. Let's see, is that what we're at here? I'm showing. If you go into the market and you click on the comic, it says 2266. If you go to the front page, like the to buy it from the store, it's at 3671. Does anyone else see that? So if you look at where the buy, where you go to buy it new for 20. Go to the bottom, it says 3667, right? 46, or like he said, 1,300 plus. But if you go to the actual comic in the marketplace and click on the comic, click on any one, and scroll to the bottom, it says 2264. Yeah. So okay, Rewind 2001. I see that on the buy page, but do you see that if you click into the comic in the market? Go into the market and let me see what you see, because I don't know why that would be showing differently for me and not you. So I'm showing. I don't even know if we can see this. Oh, can you actually see it? 2264, and if I back up, it doesn't really. This is on the the uncommon there. So I don't know. That's the right comic. So let me know if you see that too. Maybe I'm on 3671 remain. Weird. Now you got a different number that I don't know what's going on. No, SR are going to be for the rich, and commons will be for the 9-to-5 worker that wants to collect. Well, but I'm not rich, and I got lucky and got one, so I don't know. But yeah, I understand what you're saying. If you were stacking them, for sure. Okay, good. Okay, so here we go. I don't know. Have you ever seen that before? I don't think I've ever seen where the mint, the ones that were sold the number on the main page, the buy page, would be less, because that's a big difference. 1,400. Am I right? Let me see where we're at here. Yeah. So on there now, we're at 2,260. You know, more than 2,500. That's crazy. Not sure why those two numbers. I would rely on 3663 remaining, 198 on the market. But Bruin, if you go into the actual comic on the marketplace, in the market, click on anyone, and then go down to the bottom and see how many is sold. It's a different number. Give me your thoughts of why that's possible. I don't know. By the way, anyone have a favorite cover here? These covers actually don't blow my mind. The Secret Rare, I actually do like the Secret Rare. There's usually not this much color, a lot more white in the background. So I kind of like that. Hey, Rob T, good to see you. I'm pretty sure that 2256 you're seeing is just for the commons left. But I was looking at the... Oh, okay. But hold on. If I go to the Secret Rare, maybe you're right. Hold on. No, because I'm on the Secret Rare here and I'm seeing 2256. I don't know if you can see that. This freaking camera sucks. Can we see that? There you go. 2256. I'm on the Secret Rare. Look. So I don't get it. Really weird. I mean, that messes up everything, knowing what's up. So the Secret Rare goes from 280, which nobody's buying, to 499, then to 550. It could be nobody's going to buy it at all. It doesn't matter that there's 6 on the market or 2 on the market. Sometimes it just doesn't matter. Wonder Woman 1 is the next grail I'm looking forward to on TC Palm. Yeah, no, I agree. I think that's that. And Monos has talked about that. I think that's a definite good one. The Gold Dragon thing is funny. Oh, isn't that Superstar Money? Was it Superstar Money or somebody else who gave it utility? I'm giving the darn Moon Cabbage utility for everyone that you have. I haven't set this up yet. I'm going to give you some cabbage seeds. I think that's good utility. It's like food in the real world. I have to get working on that though. I can't say your name, but good. Thanks for coming by. Is an error or something? Click another comic that's still in the store in the marketplace. There has always been different Comic-Con. Okay, interesting. I didn't know that, but thanks for letting us know. Am I the only one that buys comics and never read them, just stacking? So I collected comics as a kid. And I rarely ever read them. The Punishers, I think I read, but I thought I was an investor at freaking 10 years old, and I would just buy 1 and 2s. I'd buy the first and the second, and that's all I did. Big fail. I got a few good ones. I got Wolverine, I got Suicide Squad, but I thought I was going to be a millionaire because of it. Didn't happen. So yeah, I do not think you're the only one. There are people that are just stacking them and aren't reading them. There's others who do, like Osman. He actually reads them online. If you ever Osman Collects, you should check it out. And you can hear him actually read the comics. That 2256 you're seeing is matching the number of commons left if you look on the web app. Interesting. So even though I was on the Secret Rare and seeing that number, that's actually only relating to commons. If that's the case, that's interesting. No, it's still say that for Secret Rare because Veve didn't code it correctly. Okay, so it's saying it for everyone. So interesting. Okay, so that number that's different is probably just the amount of commons left. Interesting. Look how many total commons left. It matches the 2256. I don't have the web app up, but I trust you, man. So thank you for letting us know. Thank you for letting us know. So, oh, he retracted. You guys can't see that. I guess he retracted it. Maybe it's changed. Maybe he found something different. But it sounded good. Actually, if I put it up there, you should be able to see it. Hit that like button if you guys don't mind. Anyone excited about... Actually, we ended up just on the poll. I had a good amount of votes. 70 votes. 13% said yes. 87 no. So I'm just going to go off the number on the app. How many sold? We're 3,650. So not quite 1,500 sold. Still way more than I thought. So maybe Veve, this is their test. We'll see what happens. But anyone, I'm trying to think of what's exciting coming up besides Thanksgiving for all American friends. Collectibles. Anyone excited about Big Bird? I feel like nobody it's kind of sad. Like, I feel like, could you imagine this at, a year and a half ago? If we were getting Big Bird, people would crap their pants and be like, this is going to be the next greatest thing. And now we're just like, whatever. We don't need it. We don't need a Big Bird. Uh, Interesting enough, I was showing my dad and uncle last night the Pink Panther, just the common, and showing how you could do the AR, and then my dad kind of was dancing with him. He didn't know he was, I put it out there, he's dancing, and I screen recorded it and showed it to him. They thought it was funny. And those people are, in their hundreds. I'm just kidding, but they're older, and they actually thought it was kind of fun. Now, would they go out and buy this stuff? Probably not. But it was a fun moment that I had with my parents and my uncle and my wife Shelby Cobra. It was funny. It was funny. So there is a situation where I had my collectible with me because I was trying to explain why would anyone buy these, and I was like, look, you can do this, thinking that they would be like, this is total trash, who cares? And it was kind of fun. So it was a moment I'll remember. It's been recorded, and so yeah, it'll be a happy memory. So maybe these NFTs have something beyond just gaming, but as in my video yesterday, I do think gaming is going to be the way that that Trojan horse that gets us into everyone's home. And since everyone or a lot of people are already buying skins and stuff like that, and almost every kid is, there's no doubt in my mind NFTs are going to be big. I hope the Veveverse gives it another dynamic for us other than just gaming. But yeah, kind of cool. But so nobody cares about that. We've got Bob and I think a few other people that care about this. So I didn't even know this was a movie. I didn't even see it. I don't know what's going on. It's the Veve gauntlet of collectibles I don't care about. It's so interesting because in the past, a 13 gem comic would be a no-brainer, right? Like we would definitely go for it. We wouldn't even care if we would lose, but like now are you going to buy all of these to go craft this? I don't know. But it looks like, just make sure. If you purchase them from the store, you can get it. So you might be able to put the whole thing together for 50. So I guess that could be interesting. Like I said, maybe not only do you get this secret, where's the secret rare? How many is in this? Oh, they don't tell us how many there are. I guess the max would be 850, right? That's going to be the max. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I care about that. That's kind of crazy. And I don't think many people are going to go for it. But what I will say, I do appreciate, because it looks like, I'm just making sure that I'm not wrong. And I feel like this should be done for all holidays. That Veve can take breaks, whether it's Christmas or Ramadan or first days of a holiday. I think it's respectful to do that. And here we go in the US, we've got Thanksgiving. I don't like everything being based off of what US is. I think it should be all over the world, and respecting all the religions and stuff like that, and maybe taking days off. So I do appreciate it. Thank you, Veve. I will say you did a good job with that. At least not having a drop on Thanksgiving, because I believe they've done that before. And I think that's really kind of crappy, because especially in the past when we felt like we had to go for them, I think that's a good move. So thank you, Veve, for doing that. Yeah, so here we are. Let me give you a count on what's sold. So 3629. So not, maybe we'll hit 1,500 total sold. 794 in the common. Uncommons 880. Rares 15. This went up a little bit. There's another one for 32 on the ultra rare. And now the secret rare has a lot more listed. Interesting. It's got oh my god, did that one at 280 sell? Oh no, he raised it. We've got 9 listed and one at 270, and then it goes to 380. So I don't know what's going to happen. I mean, that could end up sitting back down to 150. I just don't know, and I don't know how many people are in a situation where they can actually type. They may just be watching this on TV. But I don't know what the max is. I feel like there's a max for this, like for even for a rare secret rare. Is that 299? Is that 250? Is that 199? Is that 150? I don't know what the max is on the secret rare, no matter how rare it is. But it's going to be pretty rare. And if they come out tomorrow and they say we're burning them, which I wish they would do on a lot of comics, where they would just say, if it doesn't sell today, we're going to burn it. I think that would be a good move on their part. So let's do one last look. And I think I'm going to head out because, again, I've got the big interview with Jimbo Lee Lingo in a couple hours. So I'm really excited about that. So I hope you'll join. I don't know. Let me know in the chat if you want. I could go for a second longer. Would anyone be interested in watching the video I made if you haven't seen it? It's like 14 minutes. If I get any yeses, I want more than one yes, I can do that in there. But a lot of you may have already seen it. Hey Hanano, did you go for this? Did you go today? Did you go for the comic? Just explaining on the rarities. I didn't go for it because I was boycotting it, and then I snagged a secret rare for 110. I don't know if that was a good move, but yeah. So, all right, Tony Dolce said he'd be interested. Does anyone else video watch party? Nope, pass. I should be offended and say he said that about my video, but I think he's already seen or at least saw that it existed. So no, this is definitely a pass. I know you said this was a big pass anyways. Great. Everyone should watch. All right. Yeah. And now people will drop off. I could do, let me see let me remove that. So you have to see my fat face here. God, I got to lose weight, guys. Fucking got to stop eating. And it's the holidays, so this is crazy. I'm going to move this over to here. I think I can share this screen. Let's see if this will work. Hold on one second. I don't know. I think this will work. Let's stop sharing and let me present this. All right, so I guess we're going to go take a look at my video, and you guys can say what you will. Where is this? Is this it? No, that's not it. There we go. Okay. All right, so we got a yes to the vid. All right, guys, here we go. Let's watch the vid. Honestly, let me know in the comments what you guys think. We're going to go watch the video I made. Let me know where I got it right. Let me know where I got it wrong. Tell me if I'm completely wrong. Interested in what you're saying. So, all right, let me know if you can hear this or can't. And let's do it. All right, here we go, guys. I'm at the start. All right, enjoy.
Today, I'm going to demystify NFTs. I'm going to address the misconceptions and reframe them as digital collectibles. By the end of this video, you'll grasp why it is crucial to act now and not be left behind in the upcoming revolution. So what is an NFT? The term non-fungible essentially implies uniqueness and irreplaceability. In the realm of digital assets, a non-fungible token stands out as distinct and cannot be seamlessly swapped for something else. Unlike fungible assets such as Bitcoin, where one unit is interchangeable with another, NFTs represent one-of-a-kind items, making each token unique and incomparable to the others in its individuality. There's actually more to NFTs. It can get truly boring for the average person. We have the blockchain, which is the ledger, which keeps other information about your collectible. Doesn't matter, because when we're talking about the masses and what's going to happen, nobody cares. Moving forward, we're going to call them digital collectibles instead of NFTs, because in the end, it's a 4-letter word now. Let's move on and let's see why there's going to be a revolution with digital collectibles. Before we go any further, I want to make it very clear this is not professional advice. I don't think you should go out and spend all your money on digital collectibles, but I think you need to understand why these are not going away. They absolutely are not. And we already have a generation that is primed for these. And this is what I'm going to be going over today. Here's the scoop. Everyday folks are already diving into the digital collectible scene. And guess what? They may not even realize it. Real quick, there are two different types of markets right now. There's decentralized and centralized. Decentralized is where you can take your collectibles and you can move them between your wallets and stuff. We're getting really into this crypto stuff that a lot of you don't even want to know about. And then there's centralized. And this is what I like. This is where you have to buy within the company. They will sometimes have a marketplace. You deal all within one sandbox. And this to me is safe. On the other way, decentralized, people have got stuff stolen. It's scary for a lot of people. So let's focus on the centralized because this is what the masses are going to want. Let's first dive into the project that got me involved into digital collectibles. And this is the Veve Marketplace. So why do I like the Veve Marketplace? It's very easy. It's their IPs, their intellectual properties. They've gotten some of the biggest names in the world getting involved with them. Veve has collectibles from Disney, Marvel, Star Wars. Now, of course, those are all under the Disney brand, 20th Century Fox, Coca-Cola, the US Postal Service, all these big IPs, even more DC. It goes on and on. In my mind, I always said if these big companies can get behind them, that's a good sign. It doesn't mean it's guaranteed it's going to be successful, but it's a very good sign. And that is why I like the Veve market and the collectibles they provide. Most of the collectibles are 3D rendering of famous characters that we know. Partner Stash is one of the biggest, which is Walt Disney and Mickey Mouse. As you can see here, they're very cool. Some are interactive, some have animation, some have sound. Because we are very new, we don't know quite what the utility is going to be for these. People have speculated what's going to happen. There is what they call the Veveverse they're working on. This is going to be an interactive place for all the collectors. And it's a small community, but we all like each other and we like hanging out. And you're supposedly going to be able to hang out in the Veveverse and we're going to have our collectibles, all this stuff. It might be stuff you don't even care about. This is still not what I'm talking about when I talk about the revolution. The next digital collectible project that I want to go over is Cryptoys. Now, let me let you know that I'm actually an ambassador for them. So I do represent them. I do videos for them. I go on streams with them, but I still have embraced it. And I love this project. They have their own digital collectibles with ZUFO Escape. They've got Motu, which is Master of the Universe. They also just got Star Wars and they have Disney collectibles, and there's much more coming out. Right now, they have what is called the Cryptoyverse. This is an area where you can take your characters and run around. It's a precursor to a video game, but it's to show proof of concept that we're going to be able to do more with these collectibles. In fact, they already had a beta test for a video game, and eventually you are going to be able to incorporate your collectibles into those. What I think is the most important factor you got to consider with Cryptoys is that they are getting into gaming. And this is where I believe the revolution is going to go. One last thing on Cryptoys, they are also very focused on this platform being kid friendly. And they're working on a bunch of things that are going to make that happen. Keep that in mind. They're not just looking at the 18 plus crowd. They are looking for this to be a way to play with toys, with your parents, with other kids in a safe environment. Like I said at the beginning, there are a bunch of different projects that are out there, even in the centralized system. There's HRO, which is Batman related, DC related. There's DC Palm, which is actually DC Comics. There's Gamesodes, but there's one other one that I want to discuss that I really like. This project is called Photo Finish Live. And this is horse racing, which you think, well, why would horse racing have digital collectibles? This makes no sense to me. First, let me tell you that they have partnered with NBC, Churchill Downs for the Kentucky Derby. So this is a big deal. This is not just a little company. They've been out for a little bit over a year and they are becoming more successful. Right now, there are so many ways to interact in Photo Finish Live, from getting a horse. You can get a female horse or a filly. You can get a colt. You can race them. You can breed them. You can even wager. There's all sorts of things that you can do. Now, Photo Finish Live may not be kid friendly, but it proves a point of why digital collectibles are going to be important moving forward. Now you can actually own a digital collectible and you can do something with it. There's actual utility. The fact that you can breed these, you can breed them with horses from different bloodlines and all sorts of things to make you have the best horse to race. You may not even want to race. You may just want to breed. You may not want to do any of that. You may just want a wager on races or just watch races. Photo Finish Live is a true example of digital collectibles, not just being a 2D photo, a 3D sculpture. This is actually something that you can use in a game. And this to me is super exciting. Now let's talk about why I think there's going to be a revolution when it comes to digital collectibles. If you remember at the beginning, I said that everyday folks are already buying digital collectibles and they don't even know that they're doing it. How many of you buy skins for the video games that you play? Or how many of you have children that go play Fortnite and spend hundreds of dollars a month? Or how many on Minecraft spending hundreds of dollars a month on 8-bit characters? The number is huge. And guess what? Those are almost digital collectibles. Right now, your kid is probably buying a ton of skins on Fortnite. Now imagine this scenario. Instead of spending hundreds of dollars a month, imagine if they could actually trade their digital collectible with other people. They could trade their skins. My son begs me all the time, "Oh, I gotta have this one. I gotta," and then the next week, I gotta have this one. Well, guess what? Once he's done using it, just sits there. But there are other people out there that may want it. Maybe they can trade it. Now, I know we're dealing with some situations where we're dealing with kids, so they're not going to be able to sell it on the market. But when you get to people who are over 18 and in other games, or even like Fortnite, now imagine being able to sell your collectible. Maybe you got one of the most rare weapons or skins or something like that in the game that you play. And now you can actually put it out there and sell it. You actually have ownership of this. Now you have no ownership of these skins, but you have no problem spending hundreds of dollars a month on this stuff. Now, also imagine being able to move that skin within the company. So whether it's Epic Games or any of these other companies, maybe you buy a skin in one game and you can use it in another. Now there's issues with that, and it's not going to be so easy on everything. And certain IPs, intellectual properties, are not going to allow that to happen, but it is going to happen. The revolution is already here. The only thing is that this stuff isn't recorded on the blockchain and you can't move it around and trade and do all of that. But we're already buying the stuff. We just can't do anything with it. And the change is by making them digital collectibles, we have ownership of them and we can do more. Now, there's a lot of people out there going to say, well, this is just another scam and you're just selling stuff. Again, you don't have to sell this stuff. Maybe you just want to trade it. Maybe you go back to the old days when I had baseball cards and we traded a card for a card. But you can't do that now in games. You literally buy it and there's nothing you can do. This is going to give you a lot more control over your collectibles, the stuff, the skins that you buy in a game. And this is why there's going to be a revolution. Just to give you more proof why digital collectibles are here to stay, Nike, swoosh.nike, they just released shoes, digital collectibles that you can actually wear in Fortnite. So here's another example of where you can buy something from a company and move it into a game. This ability to move things around and have ownership is what digital collectibles are all about. Of course, you're always going to have people that are going to want to make money off of this stuff. That is not the big thing for the masses. I mean, maybe it will be. Maybe it will be the big thing, the fact that they can sell it. But the big thing in my mind, the revolution is that we're already buying this stuff in video games, and to be able to move it around and trade and all that to give us more control over the stuff that we're buying, it's obvious this is where it's going. There's no doubt in my mind this is where it's going to go. How we get there, I don't know if the current companies we have, that's how we get there, but we're going to get there and it's going to happen sooner than you think. Because kids are already primed, they've been primed since they were 4 with a tablet and playing games. And since they were maybe 6 or 7 buying in-game stuff on Fortnite and Minecraft, my son only buys Robux, whatever, V-Bucks, all this stuff. That's what he buys. He doesn't really want physical items anyways. Once these kids are 21 and 22 and they're in the real world, they're making good money, assuming that they get a good job, they are going to spend money on this stuff. Again, they are primed for this. This is going to be coming here. It might be hard for us boomers or pre-boomers or people in their mid 30s to understand this. You're not going to get away from it. So embrace it. I guess the big question now is, what do? We know the revolution is coming. This is going to happen. Digital collectibles are going to be the big thing moving forward. And video games is going to be kind of that Trojan horse that's going to bring the two things together. Now, if you're looking to make a lot of money and you're listening to this and, oh, I've heard NFTs and you can make tons of money, it's a bear market. It's really hard to trade and make money. that is probably not the route to go for most people. Now, Mark Cuban just put out a video the other day about a digital collectible. Buy what you love, buy what you can afford. Then it doesn't matter. I mean, in the past, growing up, I was always told when you're buying art, buy what you like. Don't buy it because you think it's going to be valuable. It's what you like, what you want to enjoy. That is how I would go about digital collectibles. If you like it and you can afford it, you can go on Veve and go buy your partner statue for $5,000, go for it. If you can't afford that and you want to buy a Happy Tree Friends Flippy for 9 gems, which is $9, go buy that. If you enjoy it, it's okay to buy it. Start looking at the project, start getting involved. We got Disney Pinnacle coming up, which is going to be their digital pins, all sorts of stuff you can get involved in. Start taking a look at these projects. Doesn't mean they're all going to be successful. Doesn't mean you're going to make $1 million off this. This is not financial advice here, but it is here to stay. So I think it's okay for you to say, you know what, let me dip my toes in and go on Veve or go on Cryptoys and go buy myself a Star Wars toy and just see what this is all about. I think you're going to find that it's a lot of fun. I think you're going to find that you can spend time with your children or your spouse or girlfriend or boyfriend or whatever it is. You're going to find that this is going to be a fun activity. Plus, it's digital. You don't have to worry about hoarding. You can actually have it on your phone all the time. And a lot of these have AR and virtual reality and all of this stuff. So we don't know exactly what's going to happen with some of these projects that are out there now. In the end, we already know that people are buying digital collectibles. It's just not, on the blockchain and you can't move them around. And once you can, that is why this is going to be huge, because people are ready for that. They're going to want the ability to have control over their skins in video games. So just be ready, be out there looking. This is a lot of fun. I'm going to put some information in the description, projects that I'm involved with, whether I'm working with them or just enjoying them. I'll put that in there. I'll make it clear of either of those. Good luck on your endeavors. Hit that subscribe button if you like to. Hit the bell if you want to be notified about my next review. I really appreciate you dropping by, and I'll see you next time.
Well, there you go, guys. You suffered through that. I appreciate it. Let me remove that. There I am. I'm going to bring up something else because I can't stand looking at my freaking face here. If I can actually minimize this stupid thing. There we go. Go back to here. Share that tab. And bring it up there. So I guess I gotta, what the hell? There we go. Now I got it. I have no clue what I'm doing. So I hope you guys enjoy that. Oh, so the 29th. Wow, they said shortly. They said shortly that they were going to change it. Rob T, did they say anything else like lower price or you get NFT or? I got to look into them. Thank you guys for suffering through that video, Kobe. Yeah, I don't know. When you're looking for thumbnails to represent stuff, sometimes you want it to be exactly what you want to be represented, and sometimes you want it to be more, I don't know, entertaining. But anyways, that's what I did. Thanks, Mo. See, even sometimes Mo can say something nice. A little cracking in some of the voices, and a few little edits I didn't like, but I'll get better. And I'll probably do a little bit more where I go deeper into specific projects and stuff like that. But it was a fun video to make. But those videos with edits, luckily it wasn't like my old minute videos that would have tons of quick edits and trying to be funny and shit. It still took a while, but yeah. Thanks, G43. Appreciate it. Clickbait. Yes. That thumbnail. So just so you know, the thumbnail on it, you guys probably don't see it here now, but that is like an insane thumbnail. That was pretty good. Of course, I didn't make it. That was AI generated. So my friend gave it to me. So anyways, Mo is taking it back. He just said to go F off. But let's go get a quick update on the market. Wait, what's going on here? Wait, what? Okay, hold on. Did we just get another drop? When is this happening? Okay, next week. What do we got here? Number 299, the first cameo appearance of Venom. I mean, okay. Let's see what we got on this. This. Ooh, I like that. I want that secret rare. Won't get it. Okay, so here you go. This is much better than today's comic, in my opinion. It's fairly new. $6.99, 6,000 editions. Good job, Veve. I think that's the right. I think this will create enough excitement. Don't know if it's gonna be worth anything, but there you go. Next Tuesday, we already have her comic, and I do appreciate Veve giving us more than 16 hours to get ready for a drop. So there you go. And then here we are, today's drop. Let me give you the alpha on what's going on with the prices. Oh, here, let's get the update from Rob. Same price, nice video. Everyone hit like. Oh, thank you on this video. Yes, hit the like button if you don't mind. Get me to that 35. Oh wow, still going. Went into Costco and lines were crazy. Yeah, we're still going. I played that video I did last night to torture everyone. Will is in the space with the super. Oh yeah, I forgot about that, guys. Yeah, so if you guys want to go jump off of here, and I'm going to end soon anyways. Superstar Money is with the CEO of Cryptoys. Will, it's always a good listen, so you might want to go check that out. D, is that D or Hanano? Do you have the, if you can, if you DM me the link in the private on Twitter, and just let me know when you did it, I'll put the link in here so everyone can jump over there if they want to check it out. All right, so let me give you the update on the comic today, where we're at. If you were flipping, almost 1,500 sold, 35.68. Oh yeah. Oh, and don't forget too, just because we want everyone here. We also, Mo will be having he'll be calling Shoot the Moon race at 106. So you want to check that out on Kick. You can go to his Twitter and get a link there to go hop over there. All right, she's gonna send that over. Whoever waiting for this, etc. Man, I had a bad migraine the other day, and I'm getting scent auras. I've never had this before, but I will smell. It's a weird, like soapy something. Okay, thank you for sending that. Got it. All right. It's a Hanano. Thank you, man. All right, let's see if I can get the share. All right, so if you guys want to go check this out, you can go head over there. You won't hurt my feelings because I won't be on much longer. There you can go hop over and go talk to those. Go hop over there and listen, and maybe you can even jump up and ask questions. Let's see. What did he say? He says, "Whoa, scent aura. I get the optical ones. Yeah, I rarely get the optical ones. And this is new. I looked it up. I didn't even know. I'm like, why am I smelling this like kind of soapy, weird smell beforehand, and I get really sick? So I don't know. But there you go. Hey, Bob. Oh yeah, definitely, Bob. Go over and check out. Go over to Spaces and go check them out too. Let's see. Feels like you're having an acid flashback. I mean, migraines suck, guys. If you get migraines, they're horrible. All right, so there's that. Let me give you the market prices on everything. It's not even showing up first. So common is at 790. That's about where it was before. 750 on the uncommon. So that now has gone below the common. Rear's 1439. And 32 on the ultra rare. 836 sitting at floor. I mean, I don't know if it's worth a gamble. Now we've got the 11 of the secret rares on here, and we are at 225, 240, 270. And I bought one for 110. I'm assuming, like, if I was smart, I'd sell it right now for 199 and be done, and maybe it would sell. But I'm not smart. I'll probably hold on to see how high it goes, because this very well could. There's a whale waiting for these to drop down to 150, and then they just won't be available. But I really don't know what the threshold is. I don't think anyone's going to pay more than $299 for this, even for as rare as it could be. So be careful. Don't play that game. I don't think that's smart. I'll do it just because I had gems, which I'm not very happy about, because I got my gems up. So I better at least break even on this. I'm not going to be happy. All right, guys. So what are we, 11:30? Does anyone want to talk about anything else before I go? Is there anything somebody wants to bring up? Anything you want to say? Now's your chance. forever hold your peace. This is your chance to talk about stuff. So we ended up at 12% going for this. That's what I wanted. Flip that secret. Rob T's like, flip that secret rare. I mean, that's the smart move. That's the move I know I should make, right? And then it'll go to like 500. All right, let's see. I'm just for shits and giggles here. I'll throw it up for 199 and let's see if it sells. See, if Dino was here, he'd be like, I would have flipped that right away. All right. I mean, it wouldn't be a bad profit. We'll see if somebody will pick it up. But the other guy near floor has been raising and lowering. That's what you don't want to get into, where you raise and lower and all that stuff. I think at 110, I can at least break even, I think, if I flip it today. When's the desk? I don't know when the desk is. I really don't know when the desk is. Let's see. We got 12 on the market now. Somebody just listed one. What did they list? Oh, 645 for 80,000. What a deal. I don't know. Does anyone know when the desk is? I mean, we're not getting any type of information. I really don't know why it's taking so long. Maybe after Thanksgiving, maybe they'll go into it. I hope they don't make us wait until, almost Christmas to get that done, because we only have until the end of December to do those. So it'll be interesting to see. Hopefully we'll get to do that. We'll have less than a month to craft, which is way more time than we need. I kind of wish it wasn't that long. Let's see. Just rewind the stream. Didn't realize you put that video out last night. Going to finish watching later on the actual video for view. The editing is on point. Great looking vid so far. Yeah, thanks, man. I appreciate it. I did work hard on trying to make it look good. Doing edit, like, people don't realize, like, a 14-minute video. I mean, I don't even want to say, it was probably more than 8 hours that I spent on making that video, which is just ridiculous. But even my shorts, when I used to do them, sometimes could take an hour and a half to 3 hours, depending on how much editing. Of course, at the beginning is very new. Here, at least I have some stock footage I can use that's higher quality instead of just Giphy stuff. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. Did my stuff sell? All right, so now I just got not undercut. I got undercut by 99 cents. So I'm just going to take mine off, because that's what's going to happen. Everyone's going to just start undercutting each other. I'll let them do it, and we'll see what happens. See if I can get 200 for that. Try to make like a $60, $70 profit. I think they totally messed up the wording on the desk, because Alex replied, it's after December 31st. Really? Well, that's a pretty big, here, let's go check here. Where's the last, how long ago was the last pencil? What is going on here? Was it, should be on here, right? So originally, let's see, collect all 5 Disney, different Walt Disney Animation Studio pencils over the next 5 drops to craft 1 animation desk. You will have until Sunday, the 31st of December, to acquire all 5 pencils and craft the animation desk. All 5 pencils will be burned in the crafting process. So there you go. I don't know. That's pretty specific there. Did they change that on the Aladdin? I'll go back. Was the Aladdin was the last? Is that the last one with the pencil? What was the last one with the pencil? What am I missing here? It was Aladdin, wasn't it? I don't remember. Yeah, I think it was. So, all right, let's see what this says. This should be the same exact thing. Yeah. So, collect all 5 of the Walt Disney animated pencils over 5 drops. Craft 1 animation desk. You will have until 12/31/2023 to acquire 5 pencils and craft the animation desk. So same thing, except they made the date Americanized, where they didn't put the day before the month. So there you go. So same thing. So interesting. Did you ask? So Rob's saying the wording makes it sound like You have until December. It does. And it's not delayed. The 31st of December was to acquire all pencils. More details on the desk. This is Alex's Twitter reply. Interesting. Okay. All right. So I'll check that out. I believe you got that straight then. Very strange. That's really weird. All right. I think that is going to be it because, again, in an hour and a half, I've got the interview with Jimbo Lee Lingo. So I'm excited about that. 759 on the common, 750, 14, 39 on the rare, 32 on the ultra rare. And now everyone decided to undercut each other. We've got 185, 4567 is 199. 755 is 220. So 2340 is 185 and 199. So my guess is you'd have to drop this to 150 to sell it right now. And people are just waiting to see if there's anything magical coming out of this drop. Like it's going to be a gatekeeper to something. But we're at 3550 remaining. So we'll probably get down to 3500. So 1500 sold. I mean, not bad. I don't want to call the people suckers because I know a lot of people in here bought it. I don't think you're suckers. I just think that the pricing wasn't right and that we want to participate in Veve on every drop or as many drops as we can. And this was just one that I wasn't going to do. But anyways, I appreciate everyone. Yeah, it does suck that we're all sucks for all of us sitting on these pencils. Right. And they just keep going down in value because nobody knows what's up. But my thing on that is those are secret rares. So if MCP points become something, but they don't, like everyone's really down on them, and those go to $8, man, those might be a good stack when that happens. Because once the desk can be made, I feel like people are going to just, dump them. But I could be wrong, and they're going to get burned. But there's a lot of them, so it's gonna be interesting to see what happens here. But anyways, guys, there's no drop until what is it? This Saturday? Is it? Yeah, so Saturday and then Sunday are drops, and OG Vault's going to be covering those. I feel like he told me he might be doing something with Kid Arcade on one of them. I talked about maybe doing something with him, collabing with him on something. Maybe I can come on a stream with him and hang out on his channel. But yeah, so we'll have to see. But anyways, those will be then. I'll cover the comic next Tuesday, which is the first appearance of Venom, or the cameo appearance of Venom. They all have different appearance times. No, I did not sell the secret rare because as soon as I listed it, I got undercut. I'm not gonna play that game. They can fight it out. So it's at 185 and 199. I dropped it to 199 when it was at 225, and now there's two people that went under 200. So I'll let that sit, let those sell, and then I'll play it out. I'm not worried. I paid 100. I mean, I can't imagine I don't break even, or maybe I lose 10 gems. At 110, it was worth the risk just because I knew there may only be 67, 70 of these total after you take out Veves. So I don't think you should go buy one. It's too risky. I think I got it at a decent price where maybe I'll be able to sell it. But yeah, I don't know. Oh, you got a few. You got a few of the secret rares, Rob, off the drop. Yeah, I mean, if you did, what I would probably do is sell one. You probably have to go to 150 to sell. But this Jose keeps trying to sell his, and he hasn't been able to. And I'm the only one who bought one at 110. So I don't know what's going on. But you may have to sell one at low. I'd probably sell one real low, take your money, and keep the other one off the market until we see what happens tonight. Could be good things that happen. I don't know. Hopefully not. I don't want to reward them, although I don't want to lose money. But anyways, all right, guys. I will see you sometime. Well, I'll see you later today, actually, because I'm going to do the Jimbo Lee Lingo interview. You guys should check it out. He really is an amazing collector. So yeah, check it out. Yeah, we'll go from there. If you speak Spanish, maybe you can be in the chat and help out if he's having some issues or communication issues. I don't think so because I've talked to him before, but you know, that might be a help. But anyways, you should check it out anyways because he has an amazing collection. I can't wait to talk to him and see what he's got. So that's going to be at 1 Central Time, 2 Eastern, and I hope to see you guys there. Appreciate everyone dropping by, all my friends, everyone helping me out here. Until next time, I will see you. All right, peace.